significance. We're going to have a storytelling exercise here. And I have no idea how you tell a story about success or significance, but Ivan Conway is going to show us how to tell a story about success or significance. 6 to 8 minutes on storytelling. Ivan Conway.
How many people here today have heard that thoughts are things? Each item, it's easy to see, at some point was a thought in someone's mind. You say this table, somebody had to think of the table to build it. True? And you see the floor, the building, whatever items that you see externally first had to be in someone's mind before they could actually be out there. An interesting thought that many people are putting forth today is that not only all the things you see are thoughts, but everything in your life are thoughts. Everything that comes into your life is attracted to you by a thought that you once had, no matter what it is. One of the things that I had 19 months ago was a thought that brought something into my life, which finally took me to a place, because of that thought, that I had to make a decision between success or significance. Around 20 months ago, I had a tenant that had moved out of a house, and it was just tore up from the floor up. It was horrible. I mean, I had to replace the carpet, paint, everything had to be done. It was about $4,000 worth of damage. I had to get all that fixed. My thought at that time is, I just wanted somebody to move in. I didn't care if they was 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. Just move in with the cash. That's all I wanted. I spent about $200 on advertising, put signs in the yard, put on, in the newspaper, online, everywhere. And the biggest audience that I could think of, if you think about it, is bad credit's okay. That's what I had leading my ad. 2,000 square foot home, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, new carpet, new paint, bad credit okay. That thought, bad credit okay, took me to a place that I did not ever want to go. This family responded, and I really wanted to have a family in there, but again, I was first come, first serve. First come, first serve. Cash, that's all I want. This guy came, texted me and said that he was a family man, that he wanted to move in, he had a wife, children. He came over, he looked at the place, and he said, well, we're going to think about it. And so he left. I was like, whatever. Some more people came by, they didn't do anything with it. So I was steady pumping all this money in advertising and nothing was happening, so I was getting a little bit concerned. He came back out a second time. So I really thought he wanted the place now. And he still, he said, well, I said, well, when do you want to move in? He said, I had one little area that I had to clean. The place was really ready to move in. He said, when you get it so that whenever you get it ready, then I'll be ready to move in. I thought to myself, this guy's going to be a problem. Anyway, I got everything fixed up, and I told him, I said, okay, fine. I got over there one morning. He's supposed to meet me for the 3rd time on a Saturday morning. I got over there at 6:30. I got the place spotless. I said, if he's going to get it, he's going to get it now. Plus, I called him and I told him, I said, hey, I want you to move in with your family. I'm going to lower the rent by $30. I thought he was going to say, give it to me. I want it right now. He said, okay, well, we'll let you know tomorrow. Saturday, I'm over there at 6:30 cleaning this place up, and the phone rings. I think it's him. It's this lady, and she's standing outside, and she says she wants to look at the place. Remember, I said first come, first serve. Had never seen this person before. She walks in, she says, I love it. How much is it? So I told her it was $12.95. She said, that's a steal. I want it. And I said, okay, well, I'm supposed to be here showing it to somebody else. And she said, well, I don't know why. I really trust you. She opens up her purse and she starts counting out $100 bills. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So she gets up to $1,900. She said, I want it. This is the first time I've ever seen this. I said, well, I need you to fill an application. I said, I think that, you walk around with a couple $1,000 in your pocket, you read it. She filled out the application, I ran it. The credit was marginal, fit into that bad credit, okay. But I wanted success. Success was here right now. The difference now that I understand between success and significance, the success is all about me. I want to be successful, hit my goals. Significance is about how you help other people And when you help them, they still help you hit your goals. That's where I want to be now, and significance. This lady moved in, and it was one nightmare after another. The first thing she didn't do was she never gave me the rest of the deposit. She owed me $600. She told me she'd pay me that in about another week. She disappeared for a month. It was one thing after another thing. I opened up a bank account because she said she was too busy to be trying to get the check in the mail and all that. All she had to do was just put the money in the bank. That never happened. This just went on and on and on. So when the time for renewal came up, she had been late so much, I said, I don't know if I want to still deal with this lady anymore. So I didn't renew the lease. So she called me a couple months later and said, hey, I just got promoted to principal. I'm making all this money, you never have a problem with late fees, and I'm going to buy the house. I said, oh, man, this is great. So I went over there and signed a new lease with her. So she said she'd probably buy the house in December. I said, oh, this is great. She never paid another dime for rent. Not another penny. July came, 15th came, 20th came. Anyway, we finally wound up in court. I won the case, and so they told her she had to leave within 5 days. This time, I didn't do any advertising. Got the place ready. I said, this place is a nice place. It'll be a great place for a family. That's what I want. I want a family in here, and I want somebody who's going to be grateful for the place and take care of it. And I just kept having that thought over and over and over as I was painting and bringing people over to get stuff fixed. This is going to be a grateful family. I signed out, I hadn't advertised anything, hadn't spent a penny. Before I spent $200–300. The phone rang. One person said they wanted to see it, another person said they wanted to see it, and the third person said they wanted to see it. Well, the first person and the second person never showed up. This lady showed up with her family, and, well, she showed up with her 3 children. She had 2 daughters and 1 son. And she said she was going to bring her husband by later. In fact, she said she was going to bring him by that night, but he got off late, so they put us the next day. That went on for a couple more days. Anyway, finally they all showed up, and he said that they definitely won. They didn't have all their money, but they gave me part of the money, and then they did follow up, and they gave me the rest of the money like in a week. When you change your thoughts from your success to helping others, then you can really go far. I think it was Henry Van Dyke that said, we hold it true that thoughts are things, and they're endowed with bodies and breath and wings, and that we send them forth to fill the earth with good results or ill. And the line in that poem I think is so great is, that which you call your secret God speeds forth to earth's remotest spot, leaving behind its blessings or its woes, like tracks behind it as it goes. We build our future thought by thought for good or ill, yet know it not, yet so the universe was wrought. Thought is another name for faith. Choose then thy destiny and wait, for love brings love, and hate brings hate.